You have the greatest line about in the world when you had that time when you went on the show with
I
clown.
was when the Shakes the Clown came out. A clown thank you, and a clown debated me on the Today Show. And I didn't know this was going to happen. I showed
just the idea of clown debate would be a great category.
Well, they stopped.
You about, was it about tax reform or what?
Yeah, it was. Oddly enough, they didn't bring up Shakes once. No, it was a clown, and they stopped me in the hallway, and the producer goes, a clown is going to debate you on the program. And that was the first I heard of it, and I go, yeah, I know. I'm familiar with your show. And so I go, my apologies to Katie. So then the clown is in a bad mood, and he wouldn't tell me his real name. I go, we're going on the show today. I'm Bobcat. Wait, what's your name? And he's like, Bamboozle. And I go, what's your real name? He goes, just call me my clown name. So when I go, I'm going to rip you a new one when we get out there, but it's not personal. It's just good TV. And so we get out there.
Didn't you tell him you also had a comic name? I
asked him to call me Shit Stain Ass Whippy. I said that was because he said I'm in my clown attire. Only call me by my clown name. I go, I'm in my comedian attire. Call me Shit Stain Ass Whippy. So we get out there, and the clown now does it. It was funny because that was when I was doing my character, but he switches into a character too. He's like, clown threw a lot of good for a lot of good causes. And Bobcat's film portrays them in a negative light. And I go, nobody thinks you're funny. The only reason you perform in hospitals because that's one place a kid can't get up and run away from you.
But you have taken clowns to the ultimate. You played. What did you play recently? You did.
Which clown?
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, yeah. I did the Gathering of the Juggalos.
What do you mean you did the Gathering?
I performed there.
Like a insane clown Posse concert?
Yeah, I did stand-up.
He did stand-up, which is pretty much...
So like opening for them?
Well, they have a 3-day festival. Well, it's actually a week-long.
The fact that there's a comedy tent at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
That's like, and there's also a vegetarian booth.
Well, I will say this. When I was there,
just put the soybeans up my ass. Just do it.
Before,
and then at 9 o'clock, Tim Allen.
Well, I was going there, and I was like going. I thought. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain how magnets work. I was gonna, that's how magnets work. And throw the mic down.
You would have gotten a government grant for that.
But as I got to the venue, and there was no police and a lot of bath salts and it was weird. I figured this out. They're really just a group of people that just don't want to be messed with. You know what I mean? It's really, but not like
they're probably pretty defensive. I imagine.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not like bikers going. I grew up around bikers. It's this other. It's really like an incest.
It's like bikers without bikes.
Yeah, exactly.
The badassness that.
If I had $2,000, I'd be a biker. But Bikers Without Bikes is a good charity.
Please help. This is Carl. He's only got one wheel. Please help. He's got a pair of handlebars and a wheel. Please help. And a shitload of tattoos. Call this number. Flashing at the bottom of your screen. Here's a Care Bear tattoo. Please help.
My name is Lowlife, and I don't have a bike. So that was a real guy that used to hang out at the house. Lowlife. Shout out. So
this is careful. You'll make his name irrelevant. Like,
but what happens
put him on
is,
top.
It really is like a group of incest survivors getting together and going, nobody's gonna touch me in the stinker anymore if I don't want it. I'm gonna get really big and wear clown makeup. So
our lines are open. Please call the number flashing at the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen.
I have to say, Kobe, you've been awfully quiet during all of this.
I don't know where Bob's going with his riff, but it's a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, I love Insane Clown Posse.
Kobe sounds like Don Rickles' impression of him. Oh, Lord, help me move this mother rock.
I say,
Game of 10 now. Now, come out and just go. Don't see me now.
You know these clowns got crazy names.
Isn't that true, Slappy?
I love it.
So, yeah, and it's a long story, but Upchuck the clown who opened up for me, a decent fella, and was trying to explain to me that it's not that bad, and you know how they throw Faygo Cola?
He's giving you the Juggalo venue pep talk.
Yeah, he took me around.
It's not that bad.
He took me around in a golf cart, and
there's an
like,
SNL scout out there. This
Remember.
could be. You know that he gave you the whole Chinese character for Crisis is the same as Opportunity speech.
Yeah. Well, look, you know, if you're having fun, they're having fun. As long as the audience. No, so he's driving me around, and there's fires going on. This is that show where Tila Tequila got. They ran out of Faygo Cola to hit her with, so they threw poo at her. They knocked over an outhouse.
Not Tila.
Not Tila. Yeah.
Tila didn't knock over the outhouse and went, hey.
Yeah.
Who am I rooting
really
for in that story?
Yeah.
It's like these stories about Leno going toe-to-toe with Bob Greenblatt. I don't know what...
it's like,
whose side am I on?
It's like the
I like the idea that they knocked it over like you knock over a bank or a
Put the shit in the bag. Just put the shit in the bag. Don't mind all the clowns. Just put the shit in the bag. It's my friend who's only got one wheel. Put the shit in the bag.
Hey, man. I hear there's a lot of shit in there, man. It's Cheech and Chong showed up. But,
I said buy some shit, not real shit, dumb fuck.
Tila Tequila did not knock over the outhouse. She's really tiny. She'd be like, a little help here? So after they ran out of poo to throw at her, then where do you go? Organs? Human organs? I don't know. So So Upchuck's like going, this is a decent group of people. You know, I'm here every year.
Misunderstood.
And then this clown, this huge guy, just burst out through the crowd. By the way, there's fires and fights going on, but this guy is all sweaty and crazy looking, and he goes, fuck you, Upchuck, fuck you! And he just pounds the shit out of Upchuck.
Off stage or on stage?
No, he's on the golf cart, so he hits gas and we scoot out.
Oh, he's riding through...
He's chasing us.
He's giving you a ride in a golf cart through a sea of broken
It's a
humanity.
drive-by ass kicking.
This will be the YouTube footage you want to find.
So we gun the cart, and then he goes, you know, they know me. It's like family. That's why he's trying to laugh that off. And then a can of Faygo hits the golf cart, and it's all over us. Faygo, apparently if it's diet, it doesn't stick or stain because that's what Upchuck goes, it's diet, don't worry. Like he's a connoisseur.
Jesus, he's really splitting hairs.
Yeah.
He's this close to suicide, and he's like...
He's been hit with enough Faygo. By the way, I'd like to say I'm not sponsored by Faygo in any way. I know I'm mentioning it a lot.
Or Upchuck the Clown.
Upchuck.
Whose autobiography hits shelves never. He's hanging from the rafters upstairs.
Upchuck
It's titled It Doesn't Stain.
Upchuck's got a podcast. It doesn't stain.
Upchuck's Untold Story.
So
And it's also books on tapes told very slowly.
now,
only love stains.
when he was
Sawdust memories.
so he
At that moment, even...
he hits the gas again after the Faygo Cola, and we're driving, and as he's trying to tell me that this show he goes, it's not any more rowdy than a Dave Matthews concert. At that point, a can of unopened Faygo comes whizzing in and cracks him in the head like a baseball pitch, and he just slumps over and he goes, I'm hurt really bad. I'm hurt.
Bob, take the wheel.
I'm hurt. Yeah, he called me Bob.
Bob, take the wheel.
And he hits the gas.
Help me, buddy.
And I'm
Be my
steering.
wingman. Help take the wheel, Bobby. I got a book coming out. Take the wheel.
And I'm steering, whizzing through the clowns like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And people are diving out of the way.
They should fucking have that at the Gathering of the Time to go through the Gathering of the Clowns. Makes Pirates of the Caribbean look like shit.
It was so. And then his head swelled up, and
Not figuratively.
no, it looked like the side of his head looked like a stink bug, and he's asking me if I can tell if he's bleeding, and I'm like, I don't know what's blood and what's you, because he had all the clown makeup and he's all sneering. Where does Upchuck begin?
If only he knew.
Yeah, and then do you want to know what he put on his head for the swelling? Ice cold Faygo.
Brought to you by Ice
Ironic.
He really
How fucking ironic.
He really did.
That is the definition of irony.
I've got a good photo of him holding this ice cold Faygo to his head, and his eyeballs are like little tiny pinpoints.
I have a question. What's a juggalo, and what the hell was this event? I have no idea what you're
It's the
talking
gathering
about.
of the Juggalos. Insane Clown Posse's fans.
Ah, okay, I didn't know.
And they have this convention, or a ton of acts go on, and there's, like I said, a lot of fights. There's only been, I think, 4 deaths in 10 years.
Only 4.
Cool. Yeah.
And
Bob was on. And
I'll hear from them, but I have to say, they were very receptive and a very nice crowd. I went on at 1 a.m.
Oh, really?
And and much of the following week I played Arkansas and had a way worse time. I was
Wait,
on
so really after all that, after you can't drive a golf cart through them
without getting hit with
a can of Faygo. Am I pronouncing that right?
Oh no.
Yeah. That sounds.
Don't do that, especially at the Insane Clown Posse.
That is.
Hi, do you have any Faygo? Motherfucker!
That is a.
I can't pronounce bagel either.
Oh, okay. What you have is
Faygo.
It's a redneck homosexual repellent, like off.
I don't.
No fags on me. I use Faygo.
But then you.
We can say that because I'm pro gay marriage.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'm 1/8 Cherokee, so whatever. So then you went out though, and the gig went fine.
What was Tila's act, and what was her crime up there? What?
She
showed
did not
fear.
show her breasts, and she was a woman that didn't show her cans.
Rookie mistakes.
Yeah. But I gotta say, like I said, I did worse gigs last summer.
I can't believe Juggalos are sexist.
Well, that's the weird thing is that
if they're mesmerized by magnets, why can't they respect
No.
women?
But here's the thing: they're trying. A family and being all inclusive is really important to them. But then they write songs about chopping women up in the vagina with an axe,
which would be the end of men. Duh. Women have. That's what I don't understand about misogyny. Women have they can make little men out of themselves.
But that's where misogyny comes from. It's the jealousy.
Our lines are still open, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, women can make little men. And little women, how to make
that's-
other little women make other
like-
little men. It's like a Russian nesting doll, really.
But that's
You
where.
open a woman, there's another woman, and 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 eventually one sperm falls out.
But
Hence memories.
if you have.
Let's look at the board. How are we doing, Robin?
Let's look at the board. How much money have we raised so far for Harmontown?
We've got a handlebar and a gas tank.
One sperm cell.
But
One tiny
that's
sperm.
the misogyny is
An issue of
the
Mobius.
anger.
That would be
You
the
can make a
loneliest
baby.
motherfucker in the world.
A man's
Just
like,
swimming up a uterus, going, "This is fucked. There used to be more." Where are we going? Oh, there's just one sperm, like.
You know,
and
who,
then eventually gets
you know
up
who
to-
would play that sperm is Tom Cruise. Because he's always in these movies where he's the last man on Earth, and he's
Tom
the sperm
Cruise
that's going to get it
is
done.
Milton Seaman in Up My Lazy River. Little men make little women. Little women make little men. Fuck that. Little women.
In a world made of a giant woman.
Yes.
One little man.
The planet Vaginal. We're going in.
Where is everyone?
The fools! They did it!
Just one shot of like a Morgan Freeman in shadows going, "You're only by the cervix, boy."
There's a uterus up ahead. I hope you know where you're going. There's 800 penguins waiting by that ovum.
I'm honored that I share this with Robin Williams. Both of our Morgan Freeman's impressions sound like Foghorn Leghorn.
I know. Another thing to please help. Call this number now.
Sounded a lot like Kobe Bryant.
By the end of the show, we'll do a
say
decent
it.
Morgan Freeman.
I say, son, your body's sharp as a bowling ball.
I say he's gonna need a slide rule to find that ovary. A slide rule, I say.
You're not a real thing. You're not. Oh, that's you're. No, you're not real.
Obscure reference to the little chicken hawk.
Chicken hawk. This is a much larger uterus than I imagined.
Now imagine. The Carlsbad vagina. Welcome.
No, don't do it. That's a calcium deposit.
Ah!
Hello, Joe. I thought I was the only sperm left.
This cartoon was passed on by every network. Oh, that's the one with the one sperm sack going, that's a turd. We're in the wrong place! Go back!
That's the big reveal.
That's the last time you get to drive.
And Droopy Dog has the testicle. Oh, fuck.